everything is fantastic, wonderful. I believe that we should always talk on the positive notes.
Yes, yes. And what about your that renovation work that was going
Yeah,
on?
today is a kind of last day. That's
Oh,
why I took 5 minutes from you because only one worker is working today, and he's cleaning. He's doing the cleaning kind of stuff, like
okay.
packaging whatever is left over, and because it's very difficult to manage the leftovers and to clean
Yes,
the foods. You can't do it even
right.
with your workers. It's difficult. They can do it because they can handle it in a very nice way.
Yes, ma'am. And it is very something that is monotonous and time-taking stuff. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
hate. I
it
just hate
consumes
that part.
lots of time,
Yes, and energy. And energy too.
energy, and that goes unnoticed also.
Yeah. So that is
But
the
it's
reason.
always,
Whenever kind of renovation stuff goes on in my house, so I am always like, जो भी हो जाए, but the ending part I am not going to do that cleaning and dusting kind of like जो हमने वो करना था winding up the wrapping up all the stuff. So I make sure that there will be some labor who are going to clean that because
yeah.
most of the time it's me only नो हु
हाँ,
इज जस्ट डूइंग लेफ्ट ओवर स्टफ क्योंकि क्या होता है उनको जल्दी होती है दे जस्ट लीव और बाकी हमारा सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कैप्टन ऑफ द शिप.
it really happened a similar thing, and moreover, because in my family, I have three old parents already.
हाँ.
One is because my one mom is totally on bed, so she's having a nursing care, and the nurse is not going to do other stuff.
Yes.
I two other my helping hands with me, but they are busy with cooking and cleaning and safai and
Yes.
bartan वगैरह kind of, and providing meal to my old parents well on time. Exactly like you, मैं अकेली बचती हूँ to take care.
हाँ.
मोरोवर चीजें होती हैं which only you know. They are
Yes.
least that उनको नजर भी नहीं आती ना.
नहीं आता, नहीं आता.
तो कल वो सारा क्लीन कर गया आपने, आई मीन फिनिश कर गया, मैडम इट इज ऑल डन, तो अपना पेमेंट ये है कर गया. फिर मैंने कहा नो, सेंड समबडी टुमारो, आई एम
Right.
गोइंग टू पे फॉर इट. बट वो बंदा सारा दिन लगा के सारा कुछ क्लीन करके जाए, क्योंकि इतना खलारा डाला हुआ है. एंड
Yes.
सारी हमारी जो फ्लोर है वो इतनी गंदी विद पेंट्स, कहीं व्हाइट कहीं रेड कुछ.
Right. I can easily recall when I shifted here, when we bought our own flat here in Mohali. So I was all alone. My husband was that time in Madhya Pradesh. So when I shifted here, I was all alone, and I did each and everything on my own. Like I can't even tell you.
आई कैन
Sometimes.
इमेजिन.
Yes,
कर
yes.
करके आपके
Oh
नेल
my.
तक खराब हो जाते हैं, आप किसी के
Yes.
सामने हाथ से लिख भी नहीं सकते, यू नो.
और मैं I used to click photos or then I used to send it to my husband. See, like
But
I was equal to
but
that comment.
for a
Yes.
doctor,
मैं मतलब पागल रहती थी, मेरे को कोई पता नहीं था कब दिन है कब रात है, इतना काम होता था मैम. और सबसे बड़ी बात, अभी एसी करवाना है, मतलब उसको फिट करवाना है, सब कुछ तो था करने के लिए. एंड यस, by the time आपको you have to take care of your child also, उसका school, उसकी studies. Oh my goodness, it was really, I can't believe that I had done that all my like all alone. So but yes, whenever we talk or whenever we discuss, so my husband always you know tell people, she is the one who just did all alone and kind of stuff. So it makes me feel happy. Okay, कोई तो है, someone who is acknowledging at least because
but we
acknowledge.
take the time of the day.
Yes,
That's the
actually today it's my son's off. He's studying outside. Like वो अपने room में नहीं बैठा. He does not want to study in his room. He's saying that I'm getting bored sitting here and here only. So he wants to sit in the hall, where actually my setup is. जहाँ पे मैं
okay.
रहती हूँ अपना पूरा. So I shifted to my bedroom and he's studying there.
Nice.
मैंने बोला भाई आप पढ़ लो मेहरबानी करके because it's
Yes.
yes. तो मैंने
All compromises I'm going to make, क्योंकि यही
yes.
होता है हम लोग का, मॉम्स का
हाँ.
यही होता है ना.
राइट. तो वो कह रहा है कि मैं बोर हो गया मम्मा दिन भर इसी रूम में बैठ बैठ के. आई डोंट वांट टू सिट हियर, आई वांट टू सिट वहां से सारा बाहर का भी दिखता है ना विंडो से, तो ही कैन एंजॉय जो कोई
Yeah.
आ रहा है जा रहा है. मैंने बोला ओके यू जस्ट सिट एंड स्टडी, आई विल मैनेज. ओके मैम, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर
Yes.
टॉपिक. So it's all about youth and politics. and I'm super duper excited because I'm going to get so many new vocabulary words first of all, and then so many knowledgeable stuff.
I don't know that because once I start talking, then I forget to emphasize on my
No,
my words,
you
vocabulary,
do not
etc.
need to emphasize. It comes naturally.
But this topic, I won't say it is interesting. I need to use some different kind of word. Like the main topic of today's discussion is the whether the youth should come forward and get indulged or they should actively participate in politics.
Politics.
So in first go, everybody would give this similar kind of reply that yes, of course. But at the same time, in the kind of political scenario we are surrounded with, this is the kind of issue which needs to be addressed and talk about very thoughtfully.
Right.
Because my journey, my professional journey of almost about 30 years have been like interactive. First being myself, I have grown up as a student. I went to college, then to the university, and you know the kind of environment we see in the universities also. Even at that very time, we used to see the organizations and these jathebandiya kind of stuff all around us, right? Now the definitions have simply changed and the scenario is still the same. And then because as a teacher also I have interacted with the youth, so I feel because even not being interacting with the youth, you are a mother of growing up son. You know,
Right.
we understand when we talk about the role of youth anywhere, they can participate very well. The first and foremost important the issue, the I can say the positive aspect of this thing is because they are young, they are energetic, and they have so many innovative ideas. And because today's youth belongs to an era of technology and AI, so they not only have they are the aware of the problems, and they also at the same time have the solutions, and also how to get the things implemented. So I think you can make out of this whole my stuff, whatever I have talked about. Yes, youth must come forward to participate in the political scenario. But in the beginning of the discussion, I added one thing that in the kind of political situation or the scenario we are surrounded with, then it becomes a kind of content which needs to be handled very thoughtfully and carefully.
Exactly. And you know what, you spoke my mind, and that is the reason that actually that was the reason, as you mentioned, that asked me that like should our youth join politics or not. So it's a very common and frequent answer: yes, youth should. But there are so many hidden topics or hidden issues that I guess we should discuss, and we should like bring them upfront. So that's, I completely agree. Whatever you expressed here, I completely agree. As usual, it's not a new thing. But I don't know how you read my mind and how you take my words. I don't know. Maybe we eat safola. वो है ना तेरे दिल की बात में जानू kind of stuff. I don't know what is the magic. Touch wood cross my fingers.
In the very beginning, I shared my thoughts with you that I, at that very moment, got the feeling as if I'm talking to myself.
Yes, actually, you
That's
know,
the answer to all your queries and questions.
see, I am exploring this language. Now it's been, honestly, it's been 4 to 5 years. Still, this language comes as a bar or hurdle for me when it comes to expressing myself. Because if this topic would have in Hindi, I know my potential and caliber, because Hindi may I know I am best and I can express my self best, but when it comes to Hindi, still I find myself lagging behind because I am on that journey. So I think I'm not able to express myself in that way which I actually want to. So some now, like I am having so many sessions and I'm getting comments from people, ma'am, you are perfect, you are doing this and that, but I know
I
still
have
there is a long
noticed,
way.
Neha, you get very good comments in your comment box. People appreciate
uh,
you a lot. They love you a lot.
yes, yes, now again crossing my fingers. Yes, so
Nice.
but the yes, but the thing is, like, whenever it comes to discuss any particular topic, like we are discussing youth, and because I'm a homemaker, I don't have to do much with these kind of stuff. Maybe if I go out, then I get a chance to explore myself in a better version. But as I yesterday I discussed, or the day before yesterday I discussed a topic, if I were prime minister, with tutor Sarika, then too I found myself a little bit restricted due to this language. Otherwise, if it would be in Hindi, then I know I'm going to rock whatever the topic is, because I am quite good at Hindi language. But
Right.
that, yes, now my motive is, whatever the topic is, whatever the questions I am facing, I literally want to hone this language now. And that is it. Now pull up my socks and I am going to like work harder and harder. That is it. So chalo, ma'am.
Have
For
pull up your socks and now you are going to run very fast.
right, ma'am. Now I'm going to run, or fly, I would say. I'm going to run, I'm going to fly, I'm going to dive. I don't know whatever I'm going to do, but yes, I will
Whatever
going.
is possible. Yeah.
Yes, yes, ma'am. So that is it, and yeah. So how do you see youth joining politics?
I think, okay, I would like to rephrase the
Hmm.
content I have already shared with you in some
Yes,
other,
actually.
other words. Two things come. Again, how do I see the youth mean? Should the youth come forward and join? Or what is my take on youth who are already indulging into this kind of contact in this scenario on daily basis? Because so many of the things happen every second day in the colleges and the universities, right? But there is nothing bad in becoming a leader, because leadership qualities are very rare, rarest of the rare.
Yes.
Okay, this is a good quality, but at the same time, the direction, in what direction you are leading,
Hmm.
where you are investing your energy,
Yes.
that is very important, and they need to be guided. But you also resonated with me that there is something hidden we are always
Hmm.
scared of. I think maybe because it's again going to be a very public platform, and we ought to restrict our
Yes.
words here. The kind of political structure at present is what kind of people they are at the helm of the affairs, political this arena.
Arena.
They should come forward, but before that they should be given proper guidance. And
Hmm.
again, I would say that the responsibility comes on the shoulders of the parents and of the teachers, because we belong to that category only. We want that, we can't go, but at the same time, so much responsibilities to has to be owned by the social media also.
Hmm.
That is
Yes.
a great platform, because children, young children, they won't listen to you, they won't listen to the teachers, but they would try to follow whatever is portrayed via media, the social media. Okay, so that thing is very important. So I mean, they should come forward, but
Hmm.
we need to be very careful
Careful.
that they, as a parent also, as a teacher also, as a head also, that they should be provided with all the kind of opportunity. They should be provided with the platform where they can speak well and speak on any kind of issues, but at the same time we must draw some lines so that they get the proper kind of guidance, that at least that they should be given the direction by all of us.
Direction. Yes, exactly. Right. Because I think youth, it's very complicated word, and it youth refers to all those people who are just, you know, who just enter in their teenage or 20s, early 20s, right? So they are full of beings, they are ready to react. At this age they are like, we can also recall our days, college days, school days. How did we behave? Like okay, इसने ऐसा कहा, अच्छा ऐसे, चलो, let's go, let's go. How could he do, or how could she say, how could he do this to me, kind of stuff. So I think this is the age when we all are ready to react without being aware of the actual consequences of our reaction. So we need to have that sense of understanding before reacting. We should understand what is the matter and how can we tackle it diplomatically, or I guess with more understanding, right? Because mostly what I believe, that youth is being used by politicians or जो भी हुड़दंगबाजी है जिनको मैं बोलूँगी, आई डोंट नो, जो भी होंगे, राइट? So most of the time our youth is being used. So first we need to stop this. We should as a parent, as a teacher, we should inculcate moral values or those ethics, that at least our youth is able to see the difference between right and wrong, at least. So this is my point of view. मुझे लगता है बहुत समझदारी वाली बात कर दी हूँ मैं. Okay, ma'am. So yeah, that was my point of view. Now I'll be covering two questions together because we have discussed it. Like should young people get involved in politics? ये तो हमारा हो गया. What are the pros and cons of youth joining politics?
Every question, one question is connected with the other one.
Other one, right?
About pros, we have just discussed because they are energetic and they are more innovative. They are, many of them are digital natives. They live in an era of AI, so they know how to tackle the situation smartly and technically. These are the pros. Okay. About cons, also you also gave some hint because they are impatient or they are being used. They are, majority of them, they are not aware of the kind of consequences they can face. They simply hear the command and they react.
That is it.
Command given by the big bosses, their big bosses, whatever, whosoever they are.
Yes.
So because they react instantly without getting to know or without realizing that to what extent the grievances could, sorry, the consequences could be, what could be the gravity of the consequences. So
Yes.
sometimes they create problems not for the people around them. First of all, they create problems for themselves and for their families.
Right.
For every child is precious child and very important for all the parents. So the first concern of all of us is that one. So, and being used because they are used by the kingpins or the leaders in whatever terminology you take it. So this is, I think, the major drawback. Again, as I told you that one question is connected with the other one, that at the same time, it is a responsibility to give them proper guidance that, okay, they should come forward and they can play a very constructive role in reshaping the country, but at the same time they should be aware of if they are going to react this way and these could have consequences which are ultimately going to be faced by the person himself and by the family, not nobody else is going to face those consequences.
Exactly, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think role of social media or media people is also
And,
crucial.
yeah, unfortunately, majority of the time the social media fails to play constructive role in majority
Right.
of the cases.
Yes, and I would add my favorite line here because I was learning a new word and I'm going to use it here most of the time. But social media, like instead of creating that halabaloo, social media should work as a responsible agency.
Agents.
Yes, so that is it, and I am happy that I used my word here. Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
I
So
recollect in my memory also. Yeah, I'm familiar with this word. Halab.
yes, yes. I came across a couple of months ago, but I never used it anywhere. So today I got a chance. It
The
just
problem, Neha, this is a
uh,
problem. Most of the time, the words we come across
yes,
immediately come to mind. I know it, but
yes,
that gets added somewhere deep in the
hmm,
heart,
right,
deep in the mind.
yes.
Mm.
So yes, okay. So now what is the power of youth in society? It's
uh, Power. Okay, so we are talking about both the aspects. Like they can do wonders by participating in politics, but at the same time, staying away from politics, they can bring lots of improvement in the social structure of the country, because it's not always that you give something with your hands
hmm,
or coming directly into politics. By staying away, but fulfilling or by performing your social responsibilities, I feel if the youth start performing their social responsibilities, even then it's going to be very constructive for the country. They are going to play constructive role, and not flouting the social norms is again their contribution. If they are not flouting the social norms set by the society, set by the administrator, I think in that very way, indirectly, they are playing a very constructive role in shaping their country. And because we are talking about the youth, they can, like, I was remembering my old college university days. Even at that time, some Jathe kind of things
hmm,
were there at that time. And still, these are existing, and rather, they are now proliferating at some different platform in the universities like JNU, DU, and our Punjab
yes,
University, etc. But using that platform, they can uh, I must say they can motivate, they can inspire the youth by uh, inspiring in such a way so that they don't indulge into the
hmm,
social evils like the stay away from drug abuse or from dowry, and they should be taught about the women's modesty. By using these platforms, youth can play their role this way also. Again, it
yes,
is going uh, do lots of good stuff for the nation. If youth is aware of their responsibilities, not only, and youth is aware of their duties, not only the rights, your duties also, I
yes.
feel this is a big contribution that would be if they do that.
Exactly, and what I believe that okay, when it comes to youth and politics, so we have discussed about how like young people they should have that sense of
Responsibility,
understanding,
well,
responsibility, accountability, right? We also discussed the role of parent or role of teacher, but yes, we can't ignore or deny the role of politicians, the role of our leaders, because in a way I think youth everyone follows someone. If I talk about politics in colleges or universities, so they are actually youth is following some particular parties and they follow
role
their leaders. Yes, they
model, I
have
think.
some role models whom they follow blindly. So it is the duty of their role models also, because I can say clearly that the political atmosphere in India is deteriorating day by day. We can't deny it, and true politicians have been replaced by people greedy for power and wealth. This is also a bitter fact of our society and politics, because and I'm pretty sure that most of the people are going to agree with me. But so it is the duty of our political leaders also that for their personal benefits, they should not use our youth. They should not misguide them, because yes,
This is a thing though we all wish for. But at the same time, in my stern words, I would like to add, don't expect anything from the politicians of today. Yeah, we can beg to the celebrities to some extent. The kind of movie you might have seen, if not seen, then see at least once this Jawan. It's not that they have made some wonders. Through the movies, they bring the social issues at the forefront and also give you the ways out, that how we can bring change in the society if we really intend to, if we really wish for. I think more than the expecting anything from the politicians, I think if the media and these films, this Bollywood industry, if they start playing a
Yes.
constructive role, I think that can come up with better results.
Right.
Because the youth today is following more to Salman Khan or Shah Rukh
हाँ,
Khan than
शाहरुख खान.
any politician, frankly speaking. So I
Yes.
think they should come at the forefront, and this
Hmm.
must really, in the real sense, they must play a role of the role model for the youth of today. If
Right.
we are request somebody, we can expect something from
Hmm.
someone. I think we can rely more on that industry as compared to our political stuff.
Yes, actually, right. Exactly. So, with this session, we have covered one more good topic, and I'm elated that in a way we are contributing in for the benefit of society, right? We are
Yes,
using whatever we
we
are
start
learning.
thinking in a constructive way. I
Yes,
take it that.
right,
That's
right,
why when we went through this topic, though at that very moment nothing was in my mind that in what way, because when we are asking somebody, and that also on some social kind of platform,
right.
you should be very careful about the
Ah,
uses of your words and
got
thoughts also.
right.
But I took it as a challenge. Don't take it challenge into challenging way. Challenge for
Hmm.
myself. Okay, start working and make your brain work in this direction, and then you see how your brain comes out with the ideas
Right.
conversation. Even the
Ah,
people who
exactly.
might be going through it, it is taking a different shape, but I am so happy with the kind of shape it is taking,
Yes.
because it is at least, it's letting us grow.
Right.
It is bringing our inner self out,
Out.
and it gives you the opportunity to think about your thinking, like in what way your mind works.
Exactly, ma'am. Exactly. You know what? As a homemaker, why I feel proud. Why? Because in a way, if I'm learning a skill, through my skill, at least I'm able to express my thoughts. And if like watching our videos, if we are able to change anyone's mindset, that means
Yes,
we
yes,
are successful in a
yes,
in some way, right?
exactly.
And yes, and what I feel, what I believe personally, that yes, I'm not sitting and vegetating my time here. I am also grooming myself in a very beautiful plus constructive way, and that's what I love about these sessions, because we
Hmm.
are not discussing some random stuff, and we are not discussing, or we are not indulging uh, specifically in vocabulary or sentence structure or tenses. We are doing something different. We are learning, we are sharing, we are growing together. And it is the beauty of our sessions, I
These
believe.
sessions. Yeah,
Right.
yes.
So that is it. And yes, now I am all set to go in the kitchen and lagao tadka to my rajma. Because
Nice.
yes, मजा आता है
Nice.
ना कुछ अच्छा करके, हमें एक मोटिवेशन मिलता है कि ओके, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ठीक है, आई हैव डन समथिंग प्रोडक्टिव नाउ, और चलो अभी किचन में चल के अपनी प्रोडक्टिविटी को वहां भी शो करते हैं.
But they are working very hard. I go through you because I have subscribed to your channel. So whenever notifications come my way, and because these days I'm at home, whether I'm indulged into so much of the stuff, because phone is all the time in my hand or in my
Yes,
pocket.
yes.
And the moment you get the notification, it brings up. Okay.
Yes.
I have seen you're putting in lots of efforts throughout the day. I think one after the other, some this or that video of yours is popping up. So that way you're
Oh,
putting in lots of efforts,
thank you
and
so
you
much.
really deserve accolades, and you really deserve that this channel, at least your channel, must grow, and you get more and more good comments of the people. Not only the good comments, because comments matter a lot to us.
Yes,
They give us
actually.
encouragement, they give us inspiration, and they give us ideas also to move on this journey.
And you know what? When I got a comment from you, so first of all, okay, I am like, okay, मैम का comment आया, चलो देख के, and then to reply your comment, most of the time I am going to Google searching for good words, good vocabulary, because honestly, I am admitting, and subscribe to your channel, whatever you are posting, I go through your videos, and I think most of the videos that you have recently uploaded, I think you will get my comment, because I really go through your videos, and I'm following you. I am stalking you, I would say.
Nice,
So that is it.
nice.
And yes, ma'am, so very soon we are meeting with a good
Yeah,
topic. We have, yes,
see you
okay.
soon.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, then bye bye, have a good day. Bye
Good.
bye.
How you, Sarka?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, bye.
Okay, have a nice day,
Thank you,
fantabulous
ma'am.
day. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
ma'am.